Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add a sibling within your ancestry tree. So now sometimes things can get a little complicated and you might not know necessarily a parent or have too much information on a parent, and you want to add a sibling because you've found their sibling for some reason. Maybe you found a census that had a sibling record, but the parent's name wasn't totally clear. So unfortunately, there's not a way that I've found where you can add a sibling without adding a parent, but let's talk a little bit about that. So here we have Emily Jones. Her dad's name is James Jones. Now, let's say we didn't know James's first name. We could just add Emily Jones, which we know is her maiden name. We could add the dad as Jones, not necessarily having any record. And then we could go in and add in a child to him, which would then be a sibling. But let's go ahead and go from Emily Jones. Let's go ahead and add a sibling here. So now that we have a parent, we can enter in a brother or a sister. If we were to go, so I know Jim Bob Smith Sr. These are just test records. These are not real people. I can't add a brother or a sister without adding first one parent. So let's go back to Emily Jones. And let's say that she had a sister, Sophie Jones. So let's go ahead and add a sister here. And I'm going to say Sophie Jones. We don't really know anything about her, but it'll show her parentage, unknown mother with James Jones. So let's go ahead and click save here. And you can see we have added a sibling. Let's go back to our tree. And here you can see Sophie now. But in the case of Jim Bob Smith Sr., if let's say, he doesn't really have any parentage right now. So we can't add that. We don't have the option to add the sibling. We could, I've done this multiple times and it's actually led to a lot of discoveries. I'm just going to add the last name of Smith and have this be a placeholder because it's probably pretty likely that the dad's name is Smith. The mother's maiden name could come into play or it could not come into play, and that can get really tricky. But now you can add in a brother or sister. So if we were going to add Jim, we could add, let's say, Joseph. That is not how you spell that. All right, and then you could go ahead and add that there. And then you would have the siblings go back to the tree here. And there you go. Now that is how you add a sibling within your ancestry tree. It can be pretty tricky and you have to do a couple of workarounds, but that is the best workaround that I have found. Feel free to drop down in the comments if you found a better one. If they've updated this at all, so then it's better. I know that Ancestry and all the other databases will update from time to time. But thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.